Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 109 at the BS Machine. I'm Tommy Kendi, your host, and it's a pleasure to be here with you guys once again on another week at another installment of the BS Machine. I always wonder, I reckon you guys would just fast forward this bit, because every time I say the start bit, I'm thinking, do I say exactly the same fucking thing every single time? And I'm pretty sure I do. So that just made me think that I should probably record like an intro thing, like all the other good podcasts around the world have, where it just plays and then you just start talking. So I could just save myself bloody a minute and something seconds before I actually get started. But the purpose, the intention of our time together this evening, this morning, this afternoon, this mid-morning, whenever time you are listening to it, is sitting in this space of waiting and expecting things to happen. And it's such a weird space, because when you're in this space and you've done some work and you've done some creation. You've already gone for something that you believe in, that you're passionate about, and you've done the work, and you know that what you've offered and what you've put yourself out there, or what intentions you have, or whatever you're going for, and you've done the work. You've done the previous work. You might have put in a month, a year, a week, whatever it might be, and you're sitting in this space of nothing really happening yet, but you know it's going to blow up. So it's like you're sitting in this space of just expectation. You're expecting things to happen, but they haven't landed yet. They haven't fully landed in your 3D world yet, and you're going, what the fuck is going on? Like, I know what I'm sort of putting out there is awesome, and I know that this could be a work thing, this could be something that you've created for yourself, or you've put out there. This could be a relationship. It could be so many different things. And so you sort of put yourself out there, and you know that what you have to offer is fucking amazing. It's you believe it. The world needs it. People need it. Another person needs it. And then you're sort of sitting there going, oh, it's this weird, anxious feeling, but it's also exciting. And you're sort of sitting back and you're going, do I believe in it? And then you have this, these doubting words that creep up as well. And then you're thinking, maybe this whole thing's a waste of fucking time. And then you just, it's this weird place of being excited, but also thinking, am I just being stupid here, doing what I'm doing, And I'm sure that you guys would relate to this, because if you're listening to this, it means that you're meant to hear these words, and you're meant to hear the wisdom that's rolling through me and into your blessed ears. So in this space of it's almost like no man's land. Like you just sort of sitting here, and there's so many things. You're getting little glimpses of magic, and you're seeing them, and you're like, oh my God, is this it? Is this when it's going to blow up? And then nothing happens for a little bit. So what my advice to you, if you're sitting in this space of expectation and excitement and knowing and this belief, the first thing is you have to keep faith. You have to believe. You have to keep the faith. You've got to keep the faith. If you don't keep the faith, and you start buying into all the things that could go wrong, or maybe this is the wrong timing, or whatever it might be, that's an absolute no-no. You have to keep the faith, and you have to keep reminding yourself every single day to keep the faith, to keep the belief. It's not a mistake that you have gone and taken action on things that you believe in, and most likely you're not getting paid for those things yet, or for that thing yet, or for your action yet. You're not getting paid for it. And so, isn't that the cool thing, that you're doing it, and whether you're getting paid for it or not is fucking irrelevant, because you just love what you do. So as you move forward, the first port of call is we have to keep the faith. You've got to stay in this place of belief, because when we stay in a place of belief and in faith, then it teaches your mind to stay with the whole tension of what's going on. And the tension might be a really shitty feeling. It might be, you might just have this little inkling that you might need to leave a relationship, or you might have this little inkling that you need to go deeper into the relationship, but that's fucking scary. Or you might know that you're about to, leave work or leave your day job, because you've got this whole other thing that you want to give it. It's like, it's time. It's time for a shift. It's time for a change. And then you're sitting in this weird spot where everything's just like, oh, fucking hell, am I going to fall over and fall flat on my ass? But the belief is, when you keep the belief and you keep the faith, then it's almost exciting that if you do fall on your ass, you just know you're going to be okay. And if you do fall on your ass, you know that that's going to come with certain lessons, isn't it? Every time you fuck up, if you think back over your life, every time you've done a major fuck up, you know that you have learned the biggest lessons of your life. So at this stage, at this moment, and it doesn't have to be something miraculous or something huge or something big. It could just be little tiny things that you're working with. But once you reconnect yourself to the faith and the belief that you're in exactly the space that you need to be, you're in exactly the right place that you need to be in, and you just need to keep fucking pushing. It's gonna go. Like, trust me, it's gonna go. And I've been in this spot. Actually, on and off, I've been in this spot for probably the last 10 years, where I always create situations for myself where I'm like expanding, and it's almost like the outer world is sort of going, dude, like, this is scary shit. And I've always had this incredible knack of just keep fucking going. I always have this belief, and some of my mates called me the cat with 9 lives, because I always end up I always end up landing on my feet. And that's and I've probably got more than 9 lives. I reckon I've got unlimited lives, because I know that every time I fumble, every single time I fail, every single time I go against the grain, I know I'm going to win. And even if, people are saying, Tom, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Like, why are you going this way? If there's a belief within me that I'm heading in the right direction, I won't listen to anyone. This is where inner guidance comes in. And when you have this incredible belief and faith in yourself and what you have to offer, then your inner guidance, your inner wisdom becomes way louder than the narrative of your ego or the narrative of the mind. And that's when it gets super exciting. When you learn how to tap in to this outer plane of inner wisdom and inner guidance, and you start to learn how to listen to that is when it gets super exciting. So whatever you've got going on now, it's like, you need to, even if you don't know what the belief is in yet or the faith is in yet, just have trust in yourself that you are in exactly the right place at exactly the right moment in time. And as I've spoken about before in previous podcasts, when you learn how to tap into the superconscious, in the superconscious, which is this whole other level of wisdom and whatnot that we all have access to, everything is connected on all levels of time and space. There is no future, there's no past, it's just everything is here and now. Everything is squeezed, everything is connected. All the future that's yet to happen, all the past that's already happened, everything is here, like in a linear fucking stick thing, little moment in time. It's all happening right here. And so this thing of you just staying on course, staying on path, doesn't mean you have to be fucking stupid about it, but you've got to stay on path. You've got to have the intense belief that you are doing the right thing, and keep connecting back into yourself, and always observe the obvious. always observe the obvious. When you're observing the obvious, you know that it just makes sense. It's like, yeah, no shit, I've got to do that. And then once you observe the obvious, that's when it takes courage to take action on what the obvious is. And right now, the obvious for you is to stay on path, to stay in your belief and faith about yourself. And then once that happens, that's when you start to get seeing little moments of magic start to turn up in your life. Certain people notice you that may not have noticed you in the past, or certain things might happen in your life where things pop up or people pop up and you're like, holy shit, I literally was just thinking that I need someone exactly like that to help me. The right mentors will rock up for you. And one of the things that I've realized, even for myself right now, I've worked with a lot of mentors in the past. In the last sort of 3-4 years, I haven't really had a proper mentor that I've hooked into. And so I'm in that time where I'm ready for another sort of mentor to sort of roll in for me. So it's not like I'm asking for it I am sort of asking for it because I'm ready to bring in a new mentor to take me up to that whole other next level where I want to be at. And maybe that mentor is just me, I don't know, but I know that I've been putting out the intention and I'm open to a new person or a new thing coming in for me that's going to raise my potential, raise my opportunity, and really get me to that next level of being that I deserve to be in. And you're exactly the same. Don't be scared to ask for help. Don't be scared to ask for help. The right people always fucking show up. And when those people show up, they will show you how to get to the next spot. And then in terms of, look, belief and faith is a huge one, because that's the thing. It's like, that's the key ingredient to success. When you learn how to believe in yourself and you learn how to have faith in who you are, in what you want, in what you see for yourself, that's the magic, isn't it? It's having that purpose. Your purpose may not be to be a racing car driver. Your purpose at this point is always just to follow your intuitive nose. And when you're following your intuitive nose, you will 100% land in the right place. So, guys, I reckon this is going to be a quick podcast, just because it's like, it's important for you to listen. It's important for me to be here with it now, and to be here with this energy of just constant belief, constant faith, and trusting that wherever you've landed, you are in the perfect place. So I've got a feeling this is going to be a really short podcast, which is fine, because you've probably got somewhere to be. So if you got, well done. That's it. That's what we're talking. I was going to talk about other stuff, but I feel like I've just got it all out, and it was just a quick one. Just fucking let it land and go for it. It's just like, get it the fuck done, keep going, keep trusting yourself, keep believing, and I love your guts, and know that the world needs more of you. The world needs more of you. Like you, not someone else. Fucking you, mate. Hey? The world needs more of you and what you have to offer. I'm telling you, if you're listening to this, don't fucking give up, because I'll hunt you down. I swear to God, I'll hunt you down. See you later.